going to disappear. So I'm covering that up basically. Well, as you can see, if I let x equal 0, it tells me what y is. Y has to equal 10. Half my answer. If I let x equal 0, this part here is just going to go away. Because it would be negative 2 times 0, just 0. So if I cover that up, it says y equals 10. That's how I came up with 10. Alright, other thing I have to do is I have to let y equal 0. Now if I let y equal 0, this here is going to change into 0. And it's going to do the same thing. It's just going to go away. So if I cover that up, it says negative 2x equals 10. Well, we know that negative 2 times negative 5 makes positive 10. So x has to equal negative 5. There's your other number. Now I'm ready to graph. And of course on the homework, which is a worksheet, the graph is already there and this thing's already set up for you, which should save you quite a bit of time. Okay, so y equals 10 one time through. That means I have to go up 10 and put a dot. Other thing, x equals negative 5. So I'm going to go to negative 5 on this line. Put a dot. Now I just have to connect the points. There you go. Okay, let's try example 2, more of the same. 3x plus y equals 1. Negative 1, sorry. 3x plus y equals negative 1. Okay, so first time through, I've got to let x equal 0. Now, if I let that x equal 0, that part is going to disappear. And you're going to see that happening quite a bit in these problems. So if that disappears, as you can see, it would just say then y equals negative 1. Other thing I have to do, I have to go through and do it so y equals 0. So if I change this y into 0, now the y is going to disappear. It's going to say 3x equals negative 1. Now that one might not come to you quite as easily as some of the other ones here. 3x equals negative 1. If you have to, solve the equation. It's a multiplication equation, so you have to divide across by 3. Get x equals negative 1/3. For you calculator people, that's going to show up as negative 0.3 repeating. But other than that, everything's the same. So now I'm ready to graph. Okay, so one time through, let y equals negative 1. So on this line, y equals negative 1. Other time through, x has to equal negative 1/3. For negative 1/3, you're just going to go a hair to the left of 0. As such. And there you go. All right. Example 3, last one. Y equals 1/2 x minus 5. Y equals 1/2 x minus 5. All right, so first time through, I'm going to let x equal 0. Now, if I let x equal 0, change that x into 0, this middle part would disappear. So as you can see, it would say y equals -5. All right, now for the other one, because it's not written in standard form, we might have to do a smidge more work than we've done in the last couple of problems. The other one through says I have to let y equal 0. Well, if I let this y equal 0, I still have 1/2 x minus 5. So obviously, yeah, you're going to have to do a little bit of work there. I'm going to change this y into 0, and it's going to say 0 equals 1/2 x minus 5. Now solve the equation. So you have to add 5 to both sides first of all. You know this. All right, add 5 to both sides first. When you do that, you'll get 5 equals 1/2 x. This is the point most of you would panic because there's a fraction you're going to have to deal with. And most of you are going to get your calculator out and change it to 0.5. Divide across by 0.5, you find out that x equals 10. You won't have to do that in every problem. Okay? Some of the problems are going to be more like 1 and 2, where it's just going to be find a number, graph. But sometimes, yeah, you're going to have to solve the equation a little bit. Okay, so I'm ready to graph. X equals 10 means on this line I have to put a dot at 10. Y equals -5 means on this line, a dot at -5.